very happy morning to everybody watching us. It's the voice of Kenya Publishers and Educational Research Institute, Pedagogy Educational Research Institute, and Learning Facilitating Firm. We use this medium to wish everybody a very happy morning and a very happy Valentine. We appreciate God who has given us the golden opportunity to witness this day. So, without wasting our time this morning, we are using this medium to appreciate God who has given us the golden opportunity to witness this day, and we are using this medium to wish the Nigerian community, the school administrators, and every school stakeholder in the administrative session of the school a happy Valentine celebration. As our way of contributing to national development, we are using this medium to prepare another clip and to present another clip on a very salient issue called emergency preparedness and security issues. We are using this medium to discuss security issues and emergency preparedness in Nigerian schools. I use medium to appreciate my fellow learned colleague, Mr. Adireti Tajudeen, who is joining me and who is watching me live and direct on the program. Thank you very much for your support. The business of education is our business, and we are using this medium to tell the public that we discuss all issues and trend as it occurs to us in the educational system, because we want the educational system to be better. The security system in the educational system is a great deal to be discussed and is very sensitive, because we are facing a number of issues there. So we need to sensitize the public, we need to sensitize the children of school going age. We need to give information that the government or whatever agency can pick and do a number of things that will make the schooling system a better one, because the security of the schooling system, without it, the learning process will be a wilderness of wasted logic and it will not be possible. At times it can even be an exercise in futility. We don't want that. We want a safe and secure educational system, a safe and secure schooling system, and that is why it is very important, and that is why it is crucial on our heart to discuss this issue at such a time as this. Nigeria remains an indivisible and indissoluble country, and it remains our germane issue to discuss issues that will make Nigeria to be very peaceful and that will make the educational system to be a very good one. That is why we are discussing the security issue in Nigerian schools this morning. I want to use this medium to appreciate all those who collaborate with us and support us, encourage us, allow our clips to be shared in one way or the other on various platforms, all those who encourage us behind the scene, and all those who give assurance to us that what we are doing is credible and is very good. So we really appreciate such commendations and laudable laudable appreciation. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. It is no news that in Nigerian community, everybody needs to be very alert and security conscious. It is no news that people live in fear and trepidation. It is no news that the society, we have a number of people who are unscrupulous. We have a number of people who are ready to commit crime. We have a number of people who are interested in money rituals. And of course, the schooling system at times might be a target where vulnerable children can be taken to do one or two things. So that's why we have to sensitize the public on the issue of security, so that the schooling system can be safe and sound to achieve the holistic goal of education. We look forward to a Nigerian community where the educational system will be sound, where the educational system will be safe. I use this video to appreciate Mr. Emmanuel Eto, Mr. Taiwo, who is watching me all the way from the United States of America. Thank you very much, my very good reverend and brother from another mother. Thank you very much for your support. History is to people what memory is to them. People without history are victims of collective amnesia, moving into the future without the signpost of their past, according to Aliu Babatunde Fafunwa 1974. That's why we are tracing back history to the Chibok girls. What happened to them? A number of them were taken away from their schools, and since then we have not been able to trace them back. It is a concern for educational scholars like us. It is a concern for many parents. It is a concern for many educational stakeholders that why should their faith just end that way? And that is why we are discussing a number of crucial security issues and how a number of issues can be checked, a number of steps, irrefutable steps that can be taken to ensure security within the school system for even the teachers, the students, the whomever who is operational within the school administration. We want a safe educational system, and that is why it is on our hearts this morning to discuss this crucial issue at such a time as this in the Nigerian historiography of the educational system. We urge the support of educational system administrators. We solicit the support of parents. We solicit the support of school children. Watch us. Joy be the consequence. What we are doing is not a braggadocio. It's a need. It's a necessity. We don't need anybody to tell us to do it. We know it's a necessity, and we are dedicated to doing it by God's grace as God gives us the golden opportunity. When it pleases God, who separated us from our mother's womb, He gave us the insight into this, and we are doing it, and we thank God for sustaining the vision and the dream. So we thank Almighty God, and we continue to make the vision and run by the vision by the special grace of God. It is the business of the parents, it is the business of school administrators, it is the business of the government, it is the business of the child themselves, it is the children themselves, it is the business of teachers to ensure a safe and secure educational system within the school. Thank you very much. Without wasting our time, without further ado, and to go straight to the nitty-gritty of today's business, we are using this medium to discuss the topic education, emergency preparedness in school and the security challenges in 21st century, the case study of African society. The children of school going age are the leaders of tomorrow, and their life is very, very much important. We have to preserve it because children are very precious in the hand of God and of course in the hand of men. That is why their security is very important. I would like to discuss a number of issues that will make the security of the schooling system to be better. Number one is fencing. The schooling system, some of our schools in recent time, the security situation there is very porous, and that is why it is the business of all school administrators, the community, the old students, the PTA, the old students, the teachers, the school, the government, to ensure that the schooling system is properly fenced. The various schools are all schools are properly fenced, most especially the primary schools and the secondary schools that we have across the length and breadth of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. All porous schools should be fenced. Very, very much important. Then another thing that is necessary is the use of visitors book. Not all schools use visitors book. Even at times when father and mother, at times when they have issues at home, the mother can just come to the school and take the child without registering. The visitors book is another way to track whoever has come to the school during the schooling period to have a relationship with the particular child. Is very, very much important for schools to have proper record of who visits the school during the visiting period. And of course there should be a regulation, so much so that at times it may not be even necessary to welcome visitors for children when it is not their time for them to leave the school. So it should be regimented, and of course there should be a way where in most time schools should not even allow children to have phones on them when they are within the school. And if need be for parents to discuss anything with the school or with the child, there should be a contact that is available for parents to communicate whatever they want with the children. So not just be as if parents who do not really have to relate with their children during the school just come at the will to take their children away, because there must be track record. There should be a system, a track record, a way to track who visits the particular child within the school. Another very important thing is that schooling system should have security operatives who are trained, who stand by the school gates and in some other strategic locations where they can easily track whomever comes to the school, where they can easily interrogate whomever comes to the school. A number of schools are just so porous that the children, those who come from outside, do not have respect for the organogrammic structure of the school. They just barge into the school. They just go ahead to the classroom to interrogate or to discuss with a particular child they are interested in meeting, and they just leave the school without any proper account, or without being able to track such such interrogation or such discussion is very, very much important. Parents should not come to pick children after school within the school system unless life-threatening situation. So parents should not just come anytime. There should be a consensus between the school and the parents that, okay, this child is within the school at this time. If you are coming to take the child, it should necessarily be after the school, and it should be an agreed time. Another very important thing is for schools to make sure that the attendance register is always used, most especially for class teachers. The attendance register where schools and teachers mark the attendance register in the morning, and when the children are leaving in the afternoon, they mark the attendance register to vindicate themselves in case of any legal case or legal issue. Okay, this child came to school, or this child was absent from school yesterday and he was not marked present. So if the child gets missing or whatever, the school will be able to vindicate herself that this child does not have record of coming to school the very day the incident happened. Then another very important thing that school administrators should do is that they should always act on intelligence information. No information is too small. No information, if you hear that a number of people are gathered somewhere, or a number of people are saying they will come to your environment in a number of period or within whatever, it is important for the school administrators to act on intelligence information and grapevine information. Another very important thing that school administrators should do is they should have the line of security operatives, maybe security agents, for instance the police, the military, very close to the school, and maybe even the Amotekun, maybe the OPC. All these people, all these agencies, it is important for school administrators to have synergy with them, and to have the number of these agencies, so that in case of any security problem, they will come to the rescue of the school with immediate alacrity. It is a sorry case today that some school administrators don't even have the number of security operatives. It is very important for school, even parents, to pay at times for security levy, so that this money can be used to ensure proper security of the school. It is important for paramilitary agents to be employed in schools, most especially at the gate, and these paramilitary agents should also have link with other agencies and even other support groups that they can beckon upon during cases of emergency. All these things are very important. Then school administrators at the level of their groups, maybe association of proprietors, association of principals, should have a very good discussion on how security in schools should be achieved. Then school administrators should also liaise with old students, with PTA, on how security issues in school can be achieved. They should also relate very well with the government, give the government the necessary information on the areas of security challenges in the school. Then the government also by way of helping the security issues in school, should employ both day and night guard that are on the government payroll in different schools to ensure that the security of the school is good. Then in recent time, there are some paramilitary core people who usually engage in disciplinary actions in school, and a number of them are well trained to double as security men in the school. They should employ some of them, put them in a number of locations in the school, in across various schools, to ensure that the security of the school is good. Because well, in our society, we focus much on the learning teaching process without focusing on the security of the school. Without the security in the school, without good security system in the school, the entire teaching and learning process will not even take place. And even if it takes place, it will take place in an atmosphere of fear, trepidation, and anxiety. And it will be very regrettable for parents not to be able to have rest of mind that their children are in school. So it is very important. Without even the security, it's not even only the security issue, the topic also encroaches into emergency preparedness. We are talking about, when you're talking about emergency preparedness, we are talking about cases of injury within the school. We are talking about fire incidents within the school. How do we cope this situation? It is very important that these children are trained on road safety precautions, how to move. Some of them don't even know how, they are not even security conscious when they move on the road. Some of them back oncoming vehicles. Some of them just move carelessly, not watching very well before they cross, not even being able to read road signs very well. All these things are the things that can affect the life of children of school going age, and that can terminate them even though they are very resourceful and brilliant. So it is very important that we pay very good and close attention to all these issues. It is also very important that clubs are initiated to deal with security issues in schools. It is, for example, even the Man O' War and some other agencies like that can be encouraged to have clubs in the school where they orientate children of school going age on safety and security precautions. For example, some of them don't even know how to move. They don't even know when to move. They don't even know that it is important for them to move, and always make sure that people are aware. A number of people are aware of where they are going. They don't even know which friends to visit. They don't even know. They are so ignorant. We shouldn't claim these children, or we should orientate them. We should give them the proper information. Some of them, they only take the same route at the same every day. They can the attacker can be so sure that this particular child will pass this route at this time. This particular child, this is where he takes. This is where changing locations, changing time where you move in one place or the other is very much important. It's very important that they should not be easily predicted. They should be trained in such way, and they should be trained that moving in the night is very difficult, is very bad, and they should not engage in such behaviors. It is very important that students do not engage in secret journey. Then teachers in school should not engage students early or after the school hours without parents' prior notice. Yes, don't be too passionate as a teacher to say, children come for school this morning. Even school authorities say they should come to school early in the morning or in the evening, late in the night, without informing the parents. They should have been told maybe 2 days before that, such an arrangement, and so that they will be able to easily carry their parents along. And in recent times, school administrators should make use of the WhatsApp, to have a WhatsApp group or whatever group, teleconferences, telecommuting. In recent time, we help a lot to disseminate information to parents and to always get the parents aware of the movement and the next line of action, or what the children are involved in at a strategic time or the other, so that the school administrators will not get themselves into unnecessary problem. The teaching profession in recent time is becoming a very sensitive profession, where the teacher needs to be very careful, where the teacher, the school administrator should live and be above board if we don't really want to run ourselves into unnecessary problem here in Africa. Then it is very important to engage the use of technology, where there should be our society must be technologically inclined enough to track movement of hoodlums in our environment. There is a way that can be done. We can imbibe a number of culture, a number of strategies in the advanced country. We may not be able to get there in a day, but we should be passionate about this. We should be passionate about this, most especially within the schooling system, so that we will have a better Nigeria of our dream. We will have a better Nigeria, a better situation where everybody is safe, where the children of school going age are safe, where the leaders of tomorrow are protected. So that is the type of situation that we need. And it is very important for school administrators to ensure that there is initiation of clubs. Then there is stamina training for children of school going age. At times, attack is the best form of defense. Defense is the best form of attack. So at times, stamina training, money drills should be encouraged in school for children of school going age to have the stamina to be able to withstand an attacker or whatever in a number of issues. Not in all issues, not in all cases anyway, but in a number of cases they should be able to do that. Then working in groups, moving in groups too can help. They should not move in secluded places, and they should walk in twos, in threes, and they should carry their parents along wherever they are going. It's very important. These are security tips for younger generation. Then we are also talking about emergency preparedness. A number of schools do not even have first aid box in case the particular child is not safe in the school or has a particular issue in the school. The very first agent to take care of the child is the school administrators. So it's very important to use the first aid to save the life of the child before referring the child to the hospital. Is very, very much important. I want to use this medium to appreciate a number of schools that operate a sick bay, where they even employ medical experts such as nurses or doctors. So such schools are doing well, and schools that are not yet doing that should imbibe that culture. Even that should even be operational in even public schools by extension in Nigeria. Yes, these are very good initiatives that can ensure a safety academic society, a safety academic environment, a safe and secure academic environment. Without that, we are just not getting it enough. So it's very important that students do not engage in night journeys, and they should be well trained. They should be well trained on fire, how to extinguish fire, how to do a number of things, how to walk safely on the road. All these things, being able to read road signs, movement on the road, safety precautions in cars, in vehicles. All these things, these children are so ignorant that we just even believe as parents or as school administrators that they know a lot, and of course they don't really know. So it is very important to integrate such orientations in the school extracurricular program. Teachers have a lot to offer, the school administrators have a lot to offer, and even it is a conscious effort. It's going to be a conscious effort of the government and the school administrators to make provision for some of the information that children of school going age need. The schooling system is not just about teaching them reading, writing, arithmetic, and memorization. We have to imbibe a number of cultures that will make the educational system to be better. So I want to use this medium to sincerely salute and appreciate everybody that has stapled with us since the beginning of the program to this moment, and I wish the Nigerian students and stakeholders in the progressive affairs of education a happy 2025 Valentine celebration. We continue to have such discussions that will improve the educational system, and I urge everybody to stay put with us, share our clip, and encourage us in one way or the other. Thank you very much, and God be with you. God bless you. Thank you till we meet again.